Hello, my name is Barry Halverson. I'm with the Lake Management District Steering Committee and also the chair for the Lake Management District Steering Committee survey team. We just finished doing the yellow flag iris treatment. Our contractor did. It was done last Wednesday and Friday. Today is Tuesday. We're going to get the signage picked up. That's our job after a treatment is done. I've included in the email that I sent this video on what we'd like you to do with those. Just dispose of them, pick them up off your neighbor's land and yours. There's not very many of them. And we're also going to show you, because it was a late treatment and the seed pods were almost fully formed, what we would like you to do with those seed pods so that we don't have viable seeds getting on the shoreline, in the water, and on the ground this year. So please watch the video. It'll show you how to do it safely. It's easy to do. It took me 30 minutes to clean up the entire Lake Lawrence community shoreline, which is quite a distance. I just got to make sure that when you clip them off, you put them in a bucket or a bag and you throw them in a dumpster or a garbage can, not in compost. Don't lay them on the ground. The seeds are still viable. We don't want any more contamination of yellow flag iris. I've also included there a small clip from one of our neighbors on the lake who had a severe reaction to the yellow flag iris when he got the sap on his skin a few years back. That's something we don't want you to do, which is why we put this clip in there. And we're thankful for John Gray for shooting that film with us and allowing us to put it on our YouTube site. So you all have a good day. Be safe. Let's get rid of this yellow flag iris once and for all. Here's those clips.
It's Tuesday. They treated last Friday, so it's been 4 days. You can see it's taking effect. The seed pods are tipping. The leaves on the plant are burning slightly. So they treated this plant as they did all the others. I can see down through there that the tips are turning brown. So the application seems to have worked. Everywhere where a flower bloomed, you're going to have seed pods on it. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seed pods on that one stem. Now you're wearing gloves, long sleeve shirt, long pants, and you want to cut. When you give seed pods like this on a plant, you try to dig it out of the ground would be damn near impossible. So you want to cut right below the last seed pod stem and put it in a bucket or a bag that you're going to throw in the garbage. So we're going to cut all the seed pods off of this. That means it can't reseed, it can't throw additional seeds. Although the plant will continue to live, it'll die its normal life, and then it'll come back next year. And as long as you keep cutting the seed pods off and don't let the seed pods generate new seeds, this plant won't spread except through the rhizomes. So we got all the seed pods off of this plant. Now we're going to go up and down the beach here and we're going to take care of the rest of them. I'm sitting here with John Gray this morning. We're going to talk about yellow flag iris and his experience with it a few years back. John, when did that happen?
Well, I think it was about 5 or 6 years ago. I'm not exactly sure.
Okay, and how did it occur?
Well, at the time, I didn't even know what yellow flag iris was. And went down on the beachfront here, and it was just covered with yellow flag iris. And all I saw was some weedy-looking plant with a yellow flower on the top. So I got my weed eater out. Nice hot day. Went down in my shorts, and I weed eated the whole beachfront down, 200 feet of yellow flag iris. And of course, when you weed eat in your shorts, your legs get covered with your grass or whatever you're chopping up with that weed eater. And I got sprayed with that stuff. I had to, brush it off firmly because it was wet and it's all adhered to my legs. And I can't remember now if it was that night or the next morning. I think it was the next morning. I woke up and I went, "Oh my God, look at what is this rash?" And I didn't make the connection with that. But I had such a severe rash that I actually got in the car and drove down to St. Peter's ER. And I went in, and the doctor took one look at me and says, what have you been eating or into? You've got a real bad reaction here, allergy, you know.
Yeah.
And I think he gave me a shot of Benadryl and stuff, and gave me a prescription for more, and then I got over it. But then that day or the next day, I talked to Teresa Snyder, who was operations manager then, and Teresa says, "Oh, hey, by the way, did you get that notice on the yellow flag?" And it was bothering me. That's why I went.
Yeah.
If it had just been, "Oh, that looks ugly," I would have left it alone. But it was bothering me, so I went and got something done about it.
Yeah.